Hello, this is Reporter Television, and I am Bethel Mikhail with the news. Metuku Kasa, the National Risk Disaster Management Commissioner, said that in his report to the House of People's Representative, the country is now faced with flash floods as well as uncontrolled and the overflowing of rivers, prompting a red alert to relocate people that could be affected. Metuku highlighted the major activities that have been carried out in response to the recent flash floods that hit the nation and added that urgent action should be taken in advance before the floods cause severe disaster in the coming rainy season. According to Metuku, who cited the latest meteorological forecast, the country will be more likely to see heavy rains in July and August, exacerbating La Nina, a complex weather pattern opposite of El Niño, resulting from variations in ocean temperatures in the equatorial Pacific. He said that rivers are expected to overflow because of flash flooding. Metuku said that the floods are expected to cover several regions of the country, but the lowland areas, mainly the Rift Valley region, are the ones that are prone to serious flooding, river overflowing, and landslides. Explaining the weight of the possible impact, he said that over 1.5 million people are believed to be at risk. The commissioner told the House there should be a well-coordinated action to prevent the possible impact of heavy rains and the overflowing of rivers, and no time should be wasted to relocate people who reside in lowland areas and those who live close to rivers. The National Electoral Board of Ethiopia, NEBE, has revoked the license of 14 political parties for failing to act in accordance with the law and their code of conduct. The Electoral Board cancelled the license of parties during a meeting held at its office on May 13th. According to the amended proclamation and revised political parties registration proclamation, the Electoral Board has the mandate to register, support, follow up, and supervise activities of political parties. The board has also the power and duty to cancel licenses of political parties when they fail to act in accordance with the law. NBE said that the parties failed to replace leaders who had finished their terms, submit audited resources and debt report, and to notify the board when the whereabouts of their head and branch offices. Moreover, they failed to submit documents containing the name and addresses of the political party auditor and the signature of the auditor expressing his consent to serve as auditor. Somaliland's ruling party chairman and potential successor of the sitting president blamed Addis Ababa for delaying Somali's plea for recognition, which he said has not been answered for the last 25 years. Musibi Abdi, chairman of the ruling party of the self-declared Horn of Africa nation and presidential candidate plus potential successor of the incumbent president Ahmed Mohamed Sinano, told the reporter that the other selected media on Friday that the main challenge for the recognition of Somaliland as a sovereign state during the last quarter of the century is Addis Ababa. The president told that the government of Somaliland has submitted its case of international recognition to the AU decades ago but has not been considered. According to him, neighboring countries, especially Ethiopia, the big brother as he puts it, followed by Kenya and Djibouti, who perfectly know the case of Somaliland more than any African nation, kept silent with regards to the case. According to him, all three neighboring states, particularly Ethiopia, the superpower, as he described it, have a lot of excuses and said that none of these excuses could hold water for Somaliland. World Marathon champion Mare Dibaba is one of the 6 athletes who will represent Ethiopia in the marathon at Rio 2016 Olympic Games. The Ethiopian Athletics Federation has confirmed its selections along with several reserves both for the men and women's marathon. The men's team comprises the winners of 3 of the world's biggest marathons so far this year: Dubai Marathon champion Tasfaye Abarra, Boston Marathon champion Lemi Berhanu, and Tokyo Marathon champion Fayisa Lelisa. The 3-time Olympic champion Qananiisa Baqqala, who finished 3rd at last year's London Marathon, has been named as a reserve, along with world silver medalist Adhana Yamhana and 2013 silver medalist Lalisa Dadisa. Mare, who equaled her lifetime best of 2 hours 90 minutes and 52 seconds when winning last year's Zaman Marathon, is joined on the women's team by two-time Berlin Marathon champion Abaru Kabada and three-time Dubai Marathon winner Asalafech Marga. Dubai Marathon champion Terfe Tsagay, who clocked in a world-leading 2 hours 90 minutes and 41 seconds earlier this year, and Tigist Turfa, who won the 2015 London Marathon and finished second in this year's race, are the reserves for the women's team. Walda Meskel Kostre, the Ethiopian distance running coach who trained greats like Haile Gebrselassie and Qananiisa Beqqele and was renowned for his strict disciplinarian approach, has died. Walda Meskel, 69, died early Monday in Addis Ababa. The cause of death was not announced. The legendary coach won the IAAF's Coach of the Year award in 2006. He was part of Ethiopia's distance running program for more than 35 years, starting as an assistant coach at the 1972 Munich Olympics and working with Ethiopia's best athletes up until 2008 Games in Beijing. He was head coach of the team for 25 years, presiding over Ethiopia's golden era. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. For detailed information and exclusive interviews, make sure to go to our website, thereporterethiopia.com.